Sup everyone, it's TGSF. Today we are finally covering the story of Jeremy, the kid who possessed Bonnie. We actually don't know a lot about Jeremy, but thanks to security breach, we have an idea about his backstory. Jeremy was a kid who lived with his parents. Al thought his parents weren't mean parents, they weren't good parents. They thought it was a good idea to leave him at Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria. One day, a man in a spring Bonnie suit told him so. The night Jeremy got locked inside Freddy's because he stayed overnight. When he was sure he was truly alone, he came out of his hideout and played in the pizzeria. However, he noticed he wasn't truly alone. The yellow rabbit was here, and when he reached Jeremy, he take him to the back room of the restaurant. Jeremy tried to fight Black, but the man was too strong. When he reached the backstage, Jeremy got murdered by the yellow rabbit with a knife. His body get hidden inside Bonnie's body, his soul fused with the metal endo of the Bonnie animatronics. Jeremy woke up, confused of what just happened. He couldn't even remember clearly what just happened. All he remembered was a yellow rabbit. He couldn't even remember what the rabbit did. Here was more children that got the same fate as him: Susie, Gabriel, Fritz, Cassidy. Jeremy had been the second victim of this tragedy. The place ended up shutting down because of these murder, leaving them to live in the dark for the next 2 years. From all these years they decide to attack every adult that dare come in. In 1987 every old animatronics including Bonnie get moved to this new location. They were planning on bringing them back, but eventually they got scrapped and left in the part and service room, and their part were just used to repair the new toys animatronics. One week, a new guard started working here. Due to their new growing aggressivity, they tried to attack the night guard. However, they didn't realize it was the moment they needed the most to be aggressive, as the night guard was no one else than their killer himself, and he got new victims. Puppet and Freddy tried to stop him, but they were too late. The new kid possessed the toys animatronics. Now with about 10 dead kid possessed, they were all desperate to find their killer, becoming hostile to any adult, killing every guard. The place was more and more threatened to shut down. But before the pizzeria got one last birthday party, but one of the toy ended up biting a night guard, causing the place to shut down. In 1993, Bonnie was bought back with the others in the last pizzeria. Jeremy and the others were so desperate he tried his hardest to kill the night guard, but they failed and the place ended up closing. Here was no more hope for freedom, they were stuck forever. However, one day, Freddy appeared. He was different, he looked purple. He told Bonnie to follow him, so that what he did. At one point they arrived in a room. The purple Freddy entered the room, but Bonnie couldn't enter, so Bonnie left. But at that time the killers rised and destroyed Bonnie. He's been tricked again. However, he wasn't totally done yet. His spirit rised from the Bonnie suit. It felt more free than any human could ever feel. The killer was still here. Jeremy, Susie, Gabriel, Fritz, Cassidy. They all rushed at him, cornering him so he couldn't escape. The killers was in here, scared of his own mistake. As Cassidy rushed at him, he sprinted and hid inside the spring Bonnie suit. He thought they wouldn't understand, and still think of the yellow rabbit as their friends. But as he started laughing, the spring block slapped in him, stabbing him on every side. Satisfied of what happened, the spirit left their killer to suffer here. To fully rest, the puppet set up one last birthday party for the spirit to fully move on, one happiest day that was stolen from them. That is the end of Bonnie's story. I debated adding his Bon arc, but I think I'll just leave it here for now. If you want to know what happened during the Funtime era, watch Freddy's story video or maybe Baby's video, as they both cover Ennard. Now that I covered the trio, it would be quite logical to follow with Foxy's story, but he barely has one. Actually don't have any backstory, and I could follow with Golden Freddy, but he's too complicated. So let me know if you want me to cover any others FNAF character. See ya.
Smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue.